Now, you've got an interesting story about meeting King Charles, I believe.
Well, he was a prince.
How did that come about?
Well, he was a diver. He was the president of the British Sub-Aqua Club. And
He was a scuba diver.
yes.
Ah. I suppose not my kind of diving.
No.
Got to clarify these days.
Scuba diver. And the Queen lent him the Guildhall, and he invited the two top divers from every Commonwealth country to a big do in the Guildhall, which is pretty splendid, for the British Sub-Aqua Club. And we were invited. All paid for. As usual, Rod wouldn't go. He said, "Oh, I don't know what to talk to them about." I said, "Talk about diving," but I went.
He didn't want to go?
No, he didn't.
The prince offered for him to come and he said no.
He said no. I was billeted, we were all billeted, with a very wealthy family in a gated community in London. And the lady of the house said to me, "Valerie, what are you planning to wear?" And I took out my best dress that I'd worn in Hawaii. Great success, lots of flowers. She said, "Oh, darling, that will never, ever do. We'll have to go out and find something more suitable." So we went to a higher place, and I thank God we did. Hired a dress from the neck to the wrists to the ankles. White, covered in, every inch of it covered in sequins and diamantes.
Wow.
Thank God I had that dress.
Was that one of the best dresses you've ever worn?
No, without a doubt. And then one of the divers picked me up to take me to the Guildhall. His name was Reg Valentine. And I went in, and before you go in, you have to be searched. Well, they didn't have anything to search, so...
Wouldn't have it. You probably had a lot of gold and stuff on you, though, or medals from your dress.
No, I didn't have any of my medals.
Ah.
I hadn't been knighted at that stage. And we went in, an utterly splendid affair. I think the man next to me was Lord Kitchener, and I realised he was there to make sure I used the right knife and fork and the right glass for the right wine, because he would direct me.
So all the small details were covered, even from someone that literally told you what fork and knife to use.
It was terrific. Charles was to give a 10-minute speech. It ended up half an hour, and we were laughing so hard. I thought, nobody really knows this man. He can be a comedian. He was so funny. All against himself. Every joke was against himself.
As Australians, I feel like we love that. Someone that can have a laugh at themselves. Have a joke.
So I really got to like him. And when they toasted visiting friends from far-flung countries, he looked at me, because I was it's like an E. He sits in the middle of the back of the E, and the tables all come out like, oh.
Yep.
And we like that. And it was absolutely a terrific event.